Y'all, I cannot believe I was wrong. I did not see that part coming. Like, this was a great episode to wrap up the season. If you do not know what I'm talking about, baby, I am talking about The Reasonable Doubt. Episode 10, it was the final episode of the season. I don't know where I was with episode 9. Like, I know I saw it. I just don't know what my notes are and why I didn't take any. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I was just, I don't know. But I did definitely take notes for episode 10 because I ain't gonna lie, I just can't believe I was wrong. Everything was pointing to Sally. Everything was pointing to Sally. I didn't even plan on it being Natasha. How was it Natasha? I mean, you see how it was Natasha, but it was Natasha. The only reason why I didn't think it was the child is because you remember that episode. I don't remember which one it was, but it was the one when she called Sally. And she was like, I think I want to tell the truth. And to be honest, she did all that to protect her daughter from the jump. So I didn't think she would ever consider, you know, telling on her daughter because she would be tried as an adult and she still have the rest of her life to live. And she, you know, a mom just being a mom, they're always going to want to protect their child. So I really thought it was Sally the whole time. Plus, Sally put up her whole house after her husband said no, baby. And now you see her husband don't even want to reconcile, baby. He wants to let the marriage go. But, you know, let's get to it. Jax go up to the prison and was like, she tells Chanel, I know who did it. And then we get a flashback on what really transpired. And it was Natasha. It was JT's own daughter, not Sally. Natasha came home early or whatever because, you know, she's off to the college. She saw her dad being abusive to her mom, the only mom she know, even though we know Candy is her real mom. So that's what I missed last episode. Candy is her real mom. And baby Natasha knocked his ass out, hit him, but he survived the hit, y'all. He survived the hit. And Chanel watched as JT took his last breath. And of course, he was begging for help, talking about call the police. I'm sorry, baby. She showered honey. After she washed him, showered, put on Natasha's bloody clothes. She turned his body over and then called Jax. Now, all of that transpired within 2.5 hours. But when you see the recount, it don't look like it took that long. But you never know, like, what somebody is going through, like, in a state of shock or whatever. So that was something kind of different. And then we go to court. Both attorneys give their final statement. The jury is dismissed. They go and deliberate. Jax then meet Lewis at the hospital because Toni goes into early labor. And right now, you know, they're keeping the baby in the NICU. Everything is looking good and promising. The jury has reached a verdict. They found Chanel guilty on manslaughter and not on the murder. Everybody is shocked, shooketh. But the doctor did say, what's her real name? I love her. It starts with an E, Essence. Essence Atkins, baby, I love her. She did say on the stand, baby, 80% of black women get charged with defending themselves against their abuser. So I really wasn't shocked at the verdict. I love the fact that Jax went to Lucy's office and charged her up, especially of giving, like I said, her past situation. Like, how dare you prosecute a woman, a black woman? You knew you had different means than this black woman had. You had a different support system, but yet you crucified her when you know you could have asked for leniency. And Louis was like, I don't have no choice. Well, I call her Louis. Lucy was like, I ain't got no choice. I gotta worry about my job. I gotta worry about my baby. And blah, 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 blah. And baby, Lucy and Peter meet up to have a conversation. And when I tell you, first of all, I just cannot believe he would do her like that in public. Like, you're in a public place, you cuss her out, you physically abuse her in front of all these people, You disrespect her. You call her a see you next Tuesday. Like, and then he said the same statement that JT told Chanel. I should have done this a long time ago, honey. And the cops came in. Ooh, Lucy, baby, I ain't gonna lie. Even I can like you and not like you at the same time, baby. Because no woman should ever have to go through that type of abuse. And I really felt for you. Ooh, Jesus, baby. That's some tough things to go through. That really is. Jax also go and visit Toni and the baby in the hospital. They make amends. Sally finally confessed to her son what was going on with her husband and the abuse and... I mean, not Sally, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sally, I'm sorry. Did I say Lucy? I'm sorry, guys. Sally finally confessed to her husband everything that was going on. And he goes off, of course. He was like, you've been doing this the whole time. I'm supposed to be your husband and your partner. It's supposed to be no secrets between us. And they decided to do couples counseling. We get back for sentencing for Chanel. They want to go max 11 years, but the judge gives her 5 years probation. At time served, they order her to therapy, community service, and then they released her. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I almost cried when Corey cried because that was a good win. That was a very emotional case. And baby, not Adrian showing up at the end, honey. My face was probably the face of Sally and old girl and Jax, like all the friends. What he doing here? Like, yeah, I understand that he tried to clear your name on the stand, but baby, he still did a lot. I don't know. He do present her with a ring, and she politely declines it. The girls leave the prison, and they go get something to eat. Lewis end up getting a call that something is wrong at the hospital, so he go and check up on Toni. Lucy confides in her son the abuse she suffered from the hands of his father. The son says, no worries, Mom. We never have to see him again. Lewis called Jax and tell her that, they lost the baby that was in the NICU. Chanel goes home and is greeted by her daughters and her mother-in-law. And she politely tells Mavis what it will be doing moving forward. Like, bitch, I don't like you. You don't like me. That's cool. But you real respect my home, my privacy, and my boundaries. Now get the hell out. You is no longer allowed to come over this address. If you want to see the babies, I'll send the babies over. We can meet up at y'all know me. We can meet up at the Chick-fil-A parking lot. We can meet up at the Waffle House. We can meet up at the IHOP. Because it look like, Mavis like to go to church. It look like she wear those Sunday hats. It's always those church-going women that's always the biggest bitches and the biggest hypocrites. Are they not? Okay. But that's another story because Mavis, she definitely gives me that type. You know your son is abusing this woman, but yet you want to crucify the woman. You ain't got no words for the son. But because you do not like this woman so much, I guess common fucking sense, empathy will go right out the window. I mean, I would want you to ask yourself this, Mavis. How would you feel if that was your daughter getting abused? Would you tell her to shut the fuck up? Or would you tell her to leave her husband? Would you tell her to endure it? What would you tell her, Mavis? I want to know. Because, see, they always protect they trifling ass sons. Would they give their daughters the same grace if they was in that situation, or would they tell them to stick it out? Because that's what a good Christian woman do. So what, you get a black eye? So what, you get emotionally abused and verbally disrespected? You took a vow before Jesus. You're supposed to work it out. Or would you tell her to divorce him? What would you tell her? You would tell him to divorce her, right? Because you don't like her so much. It don't matter that he's abusing her. That's all right, baby. She made you do it. No accountability for this grown-ass 40-year-old man that you saw when it came to Mavis lying on the stand for her saying, that really burnt my biscuits, y'all. Anyways, Lewis goes and visits Toni to check on her. Toni trying to have a funeral. Toni trying to use Lewis holding the baby as the picture on the program. And Lewis was like, baby, this is too much. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Corey and Dr. Brandy hooks up for a drink at the bar. And baby, when I tell you, sis set the standard. Sis standard. She set the motherfucking me standard. And Corey obliged. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. I set standards too. Listen, let me tell you something. She told that man, if you want to take me out on a proper date, I'm a lady and I'm a Southern lady at that. You need to call me up. You need to set a time. You need to set a date. And I need to know a plan. Don't tell me, oh, whatever it is you want to do. No, I need reservations made. I need you to come and pick me up at the door. Don't send me no see. One thing about me, you can't send me no text and say I'm here. I'm going to be like, well, I'm here too. You can come get me at the door. You can come get me at the door. Like, what? I'm here. No, a lady like me, to be honest, baby, I don't even touch a door. I will stand right there, front door, car door, elevator door, any door. I will stand right there at the door until it is open for me. That's getting in and getting out. And I get assistance both ways. Not only are they open the door, baby, they got the hand for my hand to support me getting in and getting out. That's how it's supposed to be. See, when you set the standard right at the gates, it sets a precedent of how you want to be treated moving forward. See, because you might have been used to them jumbo jackass bitches that all you had to do was hump. And they come running down the stairs. Probably would have been okay with a 2 for $20 at the Chili's. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever you take them. Crab legs. Don't they like the crab legs? Baby, honey, a lady who can go take herself out, spend $100 on a bottle of Camus, okay? And come over already with the things. Don't come over here with no materials. You see, I'm already got the material. Don't come over here if you ain't prepared. Stay in your text bricky. But see, Corey is in the right text bricky. Corey probably presents alpha to most people, but I think Corey is a Sigma. You know what I'm saying? Like a man that plays alpha, but can also handle an alpha woman that speaks life into her. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, baby, we a team. I don't think I'm before you. Like, I'm going to serve you just like you going to serve me. Like, I feel as though, Corey gives me grown man. And you see when he got rid of the whore. Okay. Okay, because Corey was doing with sis what sis was allowing Corey to do with sis. Okay, but when it was time for Corey to level up and get a grown woman, you see he went and got a grown woman. The one who set a stand, and he respected. You can't tell me Corey didn't respect that. You cannot tell me he didn't. I love a grown man with a plan. Baby, Spencer is so talented. When I seen him at the talent show, I was a proud mama myself. I was like, you go, baby. I would have stood up. Like, that's my baby. This my baby. I love how he introduced his girlfriends to his parents. And then you see like a talent rep for an agency go up to him. And, you know, they express wanting interest in him or whatever and whatnot. And Naya makes it known to her father, Lewis, that, you know, she feels overlooked. She feels as though everybody is catering to the Spencer right now with his talent. And she just doesn't feel as close-knit with the family as he does. And Lewis makes a, you know, he basically tells her, like, baby, I didn't know you felt this way. It's going to be a change. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a change. Jax also go and make peace with Lucy because she found out Lucy did talk to the judge and asked the judge for leniency behind her boss's back. Corey goes sees Isabella in prison and tell her she's going home. She's free. Crystal passed her LSAT. She's ready to be a lawyer. Candy go see her daughter and apologize. Sally and her husband, they go to the damn therapy and they can't agree if they want to reconcile or let it go, baby. Baby. And Lewis gets served, y'all. Lewis and Jax get served because Toni is suing them for the death of the baby. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's what we leave out, baby. If you're not watching Reasonable Doubts, you need to go watch the show. Go start off at the season 1, then catch up after you watch my reviews, or if you've been watching the show because of my reviews or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever took your fancy. But this was a good season. I really, really, really enjoyed it. What y'all think is going to happen next season? Because that's going to be kind of a hard case to prove that Jax and Lewis was the cause. Like, because I know her age is going to be a factor. The fact that Lewis didn't even know until end that he was back. Like, I already got the evidence. And Jax is smart. Let's see how this going to go. Thank y'all so much for watching my review. If you haven't already done so, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, y'all. All right? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.